Hello, thanks for joining us. I'm Scott Smith.
And I'm Nicole Perpino. On Park Update this week, a $500,000 Wi-Fi system for St. Louis Park schools gets approval.
For sale, the shops at West End.
The St. Louis Park Community Link event is just days away.
These stories and more just ahead on the update. The state's primary election took place Tuesday, August 12th, and as expected, local voter turnout was light as it's not a presidential election year and there are no city seats up for re-election this year. You may view primary election results by visiting stlouispark.org/elections.html. Absentee voting for the November general election begins on September 19th.
On Sunday, September 28th, be a part of Health in the Park's first pop-up event at Park the Street. From 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., join your neighbors and friends along Dakota Avenue and Lake Street Extension to explore and enjoy a day on the street with no motorized traffic, and it's free. Learn more about Park the Street and how you can get involved at hipslp.org.
The shops at West End in St. Louis Park is for sale. According to Minneapolis St. Paul Business Journal, the shops at West End has jumped in occupancy in the past few months with recent leases for a national seafood restaurant called Bonefish Grill and a mega entertainment complex called Latitude 360 that includes a comedy club and bowling alley. The 400,000 square foot retail center is presently 98% leased. There is no word on the asking price of the retail center. Duke's also having conversations with a real estate developer interested in part of the vacant land next to the center. Duke intends to hold some of the vacant land, which is partially in Golden Valley, to keep marketing new office space. Duke could develop two buildings totaling between 500,000 and 600,000 square feet if it holds on to the land, compared to 1 million square feet in 4 buildings it had previously hoped to develop. The decision to sell these properties is part of Duke's ongoing strategy to become a pure industrial player in the Minneapolis-St. Paul market.
Have you ever wanted to give sports announcing a try? Park TV has an opportunity for you. Volunteer announcers are needed for a number of Benilde St. Margaret's fall sports teams and park volleyball. There is no minimum commitment required and scheduling can be flexible. Previous experience is not required. If you're interested, please contact Paul Broden, Park TV 16 program producer, at 952-924-2635 or pbroden@stlouispark.org.
The last day of the aquatic park this summer is featuring a benefit for St. Louis Park's emergency program STEP on Sunday, August 24th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Just bring a non-perishable food donation for the St. Louis Park Step food shelf, and pool entrance is just $1. All season pass holders who bring a food donation will receive a coupon for one free small fountain beverage choice at the concession stand. Cash donations will also be accepted for Step, and the concession stand will feature last day's specials as well.
An annual St. Louis Park Community Link event is just days away. Community Link is an event that brings neighbors together with services that residents may otherwise have difficulty accessing. The event will provide an opportunity for St. Louis Park residents in need to information and receive some services, such as haircuts, dental screenings, and MNsure information. A picnic-style meal will be provided. This year's free event is scheduled for Wednesday, August 20th from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Rec Center.
Comcast is now offering a 6-month promotional offer for Internet Essentials, their low-cost internet access for families with children on the National School Lunch Program. If you are approved before September 20th, you'll be eligible for 6 months of free service. Comcast has also announced an amnesty program for families who qualify for the Internet Essentials program but have a past due balance with Comcast. If families have outstanding Comcast bills that are more than 1 year old, then, as long as they meet other eligibility criteria, they can apply for Internet Essentials and receive amnesty on their unpaid Comcast bill. If families have outstanding bills that are less than a year old, however, then Comcast would like them to settle that debt before they'll be eligible for the program. Details are available at internetessentials.com or by calling 1-855-846-8376.
A new plan envisions spending up to $500,000 to eliminate spotty reception and inconsistency in wireless internet connections in St. Louis Park Public Schools. The St. Louis Park School Board voted on July 29th to approve a contract with Heartland Business Systems for about $454,000 to install a more complete Wi-Fi system in the schools. The district plans to fund the project using a technology levy St. Louis Park voters approved for last fall. A small portion of funding may come from other district sources.
The Salute to the Music of Bob Dylan concert took place last Saturday at the Veterans Memorial Amphitheater. The standing room-only crowd was entertained for over 3 hours by local and nationally acclaimed musicians. Park TV televised the entire event. If you missed the performance, you can view it on demand at parktv.org and replays on Park TV 16. The Community Talent Show will close out the summer concert series on Wednesday, August 20th at the amphitheater, starting at 7 p.m. Plenty of local talent will be on hand with a variety of entertainment. And the final open mic night at Wolf Park is Thursday, August 21st, and features We Could Be Brothers from 7 to 8:30 p.m. The St. Louis Park Historical Society is in need of new members to keep moving forward. They're not looking for dues as much as the support for the work that the Historical Society does. They also need new active members and people to serve on the board of directors. Consider joining the society and getting active in the preservation of our city's past and present, or those in the future. Simply go to slphistory.org for more information. Just ahead, Nicole has events for the young and young at heart on Generations.
St. Louis Park Operations and Recreation, in partnership with Creative Kid Stuff and the Shops at West End, have one more lunchtime concert this summer. Bring your kids a lunch, a blanket or lawn chair, and enjoy fun summertime tunes with Grammy Award winners, the Okie Dokie Brothers. Afterwards, stay and check out some of the meal deals the restaurants at the West End will be offering. Wednesday, August 20th from 10 to 11 a.m. at the Shops at West End. The event is free. In senior news, register now for upcoming fall classes. 2 classes of oil painting begin Monday, September 8th. Advanced oil painting is designed for more progressive students. This class meets 9:30 a.m. to noon. Paint with Me is held 1 to 3:30 p.m. and is designed for beginning students. Beginning woodworking is for beginners. No experience with tools or woodworking is necessary. The first class is scheduled for Tuesday, September 9th, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. For more information and to register, call 952-928-6444. The Rec Minute is up next.
Hello, I'm Nate Rosa, Recreation Supervisor with your Rec Minute. The Rec Center Aquatic Park season is coming to an end this August 24th, and we'll be hosting our annual Last Day Pandemonium. Bring a non-perishable food item for step, and entrance to the aquatic park is only $1 that day. If you're a season pass holder and bring a non-perishable food item the last day, you'll receive 1 free small fountain beverage of your choice. And as always, check out the concession stand last day deals. The Aquatic Center staff would also like to take this time to thank all patrons for making this another enjoyable season. For those who still want to enjoy the time splashing in the water, remember that our Oak Hill Splash Pad will be open daily until Sunday, September 7th. Group reservations and daily entrance fees will also end on Friday, August 22nd. After that, the facility is free for all to enjoy. I'm Nate Rosa, and that's the way it is, August 2014.
Well, that's it for this week's park update. Thank you for watching.
Now be sure you take some time to get out there and experience life in the park.
I thought a few drinks would help me overcome my shyness, but then I had trouble controlling myself. I finally realized that getting drunk seemed to leave me lonelier than ever. My best friend suggested I try going to a local meeting.
The pressure at work got so intense that I turned to alcohol just to cope. I never thought that drinking would end up costing me my job. Admitting to myself that I had a problem was hard. Attending AA meetings, I found a solution and hope.